Welcome to the AI and Future of Work podcast. I'm Marcus Chen, joined by Sofia Rodriguez. Today, we're diving deep into Client Radar, building AI-powered client health dashboard for digital nomads, and how it can transform your life as a digital nomad. If you want to work smarter, earn more, and reclaim your time through AI, you're in the right place. Let's get into it. Quick hook. Imagine going from daily firefighting, late invoices, surprise churn, and frantic inbox triage, to a weekly 5-minute brief that tells you which clients need a human touch and which can be handled by a single personalized message. This changes everything for nomads.
Let's make this actually work for you. Over the next 30 minutes, we'll show a 7-day pilot that surfaces churn risk, prioritizes outreach, and respects client privacy, so you can protect income while staying mobile.
Section 1. The pain and why it costs you freedom. Picture this. You're on a train, time zone juggling, and a long-term client goes quiet. You only notice when the invoice is late and a renewal opportunity is gone. That reactive firefighting costs billable hours and goodwill. I've seen freelancers lose 10 to 20% of annual revenue to churn they could have predicted.
That inbox overwhelm is real. Clients miss renewal windows, ticket volumes spike after a release, or sentiment in messages drops and we don't catch it. For nomads, context loss, different time zones, spotty connections, amplifies those small misses into lost retainers. We need something lightweight and portable, not a full ops team.
So, the solution, an AI-powered client health dashboard. Core signals to track are simple: activity, logins, project updates, invoices and payments, support volume and response time, and sentiment from messages and meeting notes. Combine those into a health score and flag the top 3 clients who need attention each week.
Important note on privacy. Always get explicit consent before ingesting private message content. Use minimized scopes, encrypt sensitive fields, and keep personally identifying data local if possible. Consent and clear retention policies are not optional. They're how trust scales when you're remote.
Section 2. The tools and stack. Quick compare. Notion is great for narrative dashboards and quick templates. Airtable gives structured records and easy formula scoring, and Coda sits between them with automations built in. If you want something lightweight that syncs to spreadsheets, pick Airtable. If you prefer a doc-first workflow, Notion. If you need embedded logic and packs, consider Coda. For automation platforms, Zapier is fast to start. Make, formerly Integromat, gives more complex data transformations, and N8N is the best open source option if you want self-hosting and privacy. Choose Zapier for speed, Make for complex pipelines, N8N for control.
On models, cloud models like ChatGPT or Claude are great for summarization and natural language outreach. If privacy is critical, a small local LLM can handle summarization on device for reduced data exposure. Hybrid is often best. Run sensitive summarization locally and use cloud models for outreach text generation once you've stripped or anonymized PII and obtained consent.
Now, the 6-step implementation recipe you can do in a weekend. 1. Data ingestion. Connect invoices, calendar, support tickets, and message metadata into a single table. 2. Scoring. Build a rule-based score combining payment delays, ticket spikes, and negative sentiment. 3. Digest generation. Daily or weekly summaries. 4. Action rules. Map score thresholds to outreach templates. 5. Outreach automation. Queue messages but require human approval for high-impact actions. 6. Dashboard. Surface top 3 at a glance with links to context. Here are ready-to-use starter prompts you can paste into ChatGPT or your LLM of choice. First, the client summary prompt. Summarize the client status in 4 bullet points: recent activity, outstanding invoices, support tickets in the last 30 days, and a 1-sentence sentiment summary. Highlight any risks or opportunities and suggest one next step. Next, churn alert prompt. Using the client record below, score churn risk 0 to 100 and explain the top 3 signals that drove the score. Provide a 30-word outreach suggestion and a subject line for email. Only include non-sensitive data. Do not output raw client PII. Suggested check-in prompt. Draft a short, personalized check-in message under 120 words, referencing their last delivered milestone and offering 2 concrete value items, a quick tip and a proposed 15-minute check-in. Keep tone warm and professional. And a templated follow-up sequence. Message 1 at t=0, a personalized check-in. Message 2 at t=3 days, a brief status update plus a clear CTA. Message 3 at t=7 days, a polite escalation offering a short call. Automate the drafts, but queue them for review if the churn score is high.
Small ethical guardrails to bake in now. Require opt-in when you store message content. Always anonymized before sending to a cloud model if possible, and log consent with timestamp. Limit automated reachouts. No more than 3 sequenced messages without human review when a client is flagged as high risk.
Section 3. Real Nomad Results and ROI. Example 1. A solo designer who turned a reactive workflow into a weekly 10-minute digest. Result, cut reactive time from 6 hours per week to 1 hour per week and reduce churn by 1 lost retainer per quarter, roughly a $6,000 annual improvement for a 6-client roster. That's real freedom. Example 2, a 2-person agency that automated initial outreach drafts and prioritized one-touch wins. They reclaimed 12 billable hours a month and won 2 upsells in the first quarter after piloting the dashboard. ROI math is straightforward. Time reclaimed times your hourly rate, plus retained revenue from avoided churn.
Potential pitfalls, false positives, alert fatigue, and over-automation that erodes relationships. Mitigations, cap alerts to the top 3 weekly flags, add a human review step before high-impact outreach, and maintain a manual signal channel for gut feel checks. Treat the dashboard as an assistant, not an autopilot. Technical trade-offs. If you choose a cloud model for outreach, keep the input minimal and remove PII. If you self-host an LLM, plan for maintenance and occasional accuracy gaps. Document your retention policy and encryption decisions so you can answer client questions confidently.
Quick recap. Build a compact data layer, implement an interpretable scoring system, generate weekly digests, automate drafts but gate final sends, and prioritize consent. Your 7-day pilot. Day 1, connect invoices and calendar. Day 2, connect support data. Day 3, build scoring. Day 4, create digest templates. Day 5, wire automation. Day 6, test with 2 clients. Day 7, review and iterate. CTA time. Head to nomadlifesuccess.com/AI tools to download the Client Radar Starter Kit. Templates, prompts, automation recipes, and a 1-page consent checklist. Try the 7-day pilot and share your results with us so we can highlight real-world wins on the show. Automate the ordinary. Amplify the extraordinary.
Before we sign off, start small but think big. Put guardrails in place, monitor for alert fatigue, and iterate with client feedback. The human plus AI advantage is keeping relationships centered on trust and context.
That's our complete breakdown of Client Radar. Build an AI-powered client health dashboard for digital nomads. Remember, automate the ordinary, amplify the extraordinary. Head to nomadlifesuccess.com/AI tools to access our full AI toolkit, including Dream Guide AI and LifePath AI. While you're there, check out our online courses and audio courses. Subscribe and we'll see you in the next episode.